We're Eliza The Delusionals, and this is Bothering the Band, and we've had a lot of fun, and hope you enjoy. Wait, hold on. Hi.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know which way we are facing, but
That's good like
there
that.
we go. I fixed it.
What's up, y'all?
Not a
Oh,
lot.
not a lot. To be honest with you, I woke up like 30 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, it's mad early there, huh?
It is. It is indeed. How about you?
I'm doing well. My name's Ryan. Welcome to Bothering the Band. I hope you're not driving.
No, we're
No,
definitely in a car, but we're not driving.
no. We long story short, we have really bad reception in our house, so we always can't go somewhere else to do these things.
Yeah, true story.
Well, we have as long as the car's not moving, it always works. But we've had a few of them where like the person we're interviewing is like in a moving car, like on tour, and then it's like glitchy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Definitely have done that too.
Yeah.
But look, we're stationary right now, so we're all right.
We're not above releasing it either because like it was fun. It made it like memorable. So
Yeah, yeah.
welcome again to Bothering the Band. Today we're missing the producer Abby is not here today. She's usually here running the technical and like making sure everything's good. She had an HOA meeting. And so the first icebreaker question is, do you live in an HOA area? Do you know what that is?
Um.
I have no idea, but I feel like if you explain it, I probably will have an idea. It's one of those things.
It's homeowners association. So if you live in a
Oh.
Yes.
neighborhood, you like pay a
Yeah,
little.
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You got that there?
We in
They
Australia, yeah.
visiting. Yeah.
We live in like a really small, I wouldn't call it a country town anymore, but we kind of grew up. It's like a beachside town.
Yeah.
So we lack the things of the big city living, if you will.
I was hoping that it was just some dumb American capitalist thing that like
No,
we
unfortunately,
could talk shit about.
Huh?
yeah, I don't know much about them, but
I
I
don't own a
know,
home, so
yeah,
yeah.
I know, like my mum's complained about them to me in the past, so yeah.
Yeah. It's just like giving away money and they're like, well, we cut the grass. And then you're like, well, what about the gutters? They're like, no, that's your job. And you're like, fuck.
Sounds very frustrating.
So that's our icebreaker. Who do we have? If you can just say your name so the listeners can identify the voice.
Yes,
Yeah,
my name's Eliza,
I'm
and
Kurt,
this is Kurt. Yeah,
and we together are two-thirds of Elizabeth and the Delusionals.
not Elizabeth and the Delusionals,
Exactly.
just to clarify, because you've said that before, and then people are like Elizabeth. I'm like, that's definitely not my name.
That's all right. You get that on a big job.
Um, so Ruby is the other third, correct?
Yes.
Ruby, yes.
Where
She
where where they at?
She, oi, she could join right now. She lives in Brisbane. She's like an hour and a half north of us right now. But she is she even doing anything right now? Do you want Ruby to join right now? Should we
I
get
was
her on?
just curious, you know?
Let's get Ruby just in mid-flight here. I'm gonna text her, see if she wants to join this.
Yeah.
Join.
The best Ruby is the unexpected
This will
one.
be hilarious because she'll be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Tell me what time it is there.
It's
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
8:04 to be
So
precise.
it's not ridiculous.
Thank you so much for doing this. We've had a few Australian bands on and it's tough. And thank you for moving the time.
Oh,
I
that's
will
okay.
while we wait for Ruby, I'll tell you a couple of things. One, we love your band. We've been trying to get the band on since like the last record, and it just worked out. That's really great. I have to give a shout out to my friend Kelly, who will be listening to this. She told me about your band years ago. She's like, "Gotta get this band." So stoked to have you, and so stoked for the new record, and so stoked to talk about Halloween in Australia. What's Halloween like in Australia?
It's
Do
definitely not as cool as Halloween in America,
No.
but it
Okay.
is starting to get it's starting to grow some legs, I would say.
Well, it had legs.
Spider legs?
Yeah.
I feel like when in our neighborhood, because fun fact, we actually grew up in a small town called Pottsville together. So we've known each other since we were like little kids. And I feel like when we were kids, it was like something that like my family was always like excited about. My sister in particular like loved the idea of American style Halloween, and like she, she dressed the whole house and like the costumes and stuff when she was younger. But we were lucky enough last time we were in the US, actually, we had a day off. We were staying at a friend's place, like kind of, I wouldn't say exactly in the suburbs, but it was like not quite the city.
It's in
And
Cleveland, yeah.
yeah, and we got to like have a night off.
We've never been to Cleveland either, but it was great. We had a night off literally on Halloween night, and little kids came around in like Babe Ruth outfits and stuff. It was actually hilarious.
Yeah,
it was so good.
It was actually like so much fun. We had it might have been weird because everyone was like, "What are these like Australians doing?"
We sat on the front porch with a box of candy and like a beer, and kids came around with their parents and stuff. And remember that one kid came around, they were really, really young, and they came around, and obviously we have an accent to them, and they were like, "Where are they from, Mum?" or something. And then the mum goes, "Where do you think they're from?" And she said, "Florida."
Yeah.
She goes, "You guys from Florida?" And I said, "I guess, I don't know."
Well, fun fact. That's where I am. That's where.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's where Abby is too. I mean, it's just different parts. So she's like super far away. And then I also have good news is Ruby's here.
Yes, she
Ooh,
texted me and said
quite
she's here. She's on.
Oh wait, let me see. Oh, there we go.
Oh, is she here now?
Yeah, you have to like swipe
Oh,
it
right.
and
Yeah.
the whole thing.
And when she talks, it'll like pop up. Ruby, welcome to Bothering the Band. We're so happy you can make it.
No, of course.
We're live. We're live in the room.
We're live, like live to the world. No. We're recording this, and we won't use the video either. So I know it's early there.
We did prepare just in case. We did sort of like get respectable looking just in case. So
Yeah, I'm working up with the cold now, which is awesome.
That's awesome.
That's okay.
Oh
Got the
no.
leg.
So in Bothering the Band fashion, do you take anything for your cold?
The girls take a bunch of shit.
oh, I'm like an echinacea vitamin
Okay.
C. Yeah.
Yeah, the natural things.
I just complain.
A lot of painkillers.
Yeah.
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 Do any of you take stuff for headaches, or you just ride them out?
I mean, so apparently ibuprofen's like actually fucking not awesome for you. Like you get like stomach ulcers and stuff, but I'm like I get migraines a lot.
I'm definitely not above ibuprofen at all.
No, that's the thing. That's why I'm like, they're like, oh, you shouldn't have it, but it's like the only thing that works.
Yeah.
But the ibuprofen, like obviously paracetamol, Immigrant, if it's really bad, that's a good go-to. Yeah, just listing off my medicine cabinet.
All right, everyone, tell us what's in your medicine cabinets. That's actually not bad. I'm gonna write that down for the next guest. Oh man. Ruby, are there any good Mexican restaurants near you?
I feel like Australia has an idea of Mexican that is nowhere near the level of the US, but there is one called Pepe's.
Okay.
I feel like is the closest thing you can get to what you experience in the States.
Or Mexico.
Yeah, or Mexico. But there's also a very good point.
Good. Cleveland has the best Mexican food.
Yeah, oh really?
Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah.
No, you know what? Actually, when we were in Cleveland, we had like the nicest ramen bowl ever.
Ooh,
do you remember that?
Yeah.
We just like DoorDash something.
I know it's because we were like really fucking hungry.
Or used to just living off Dunkin' Donuts.
All that, but it was
so nice.
Yeah.
The combos always like divert to food, so we'll stay there. It's early where you are. Do you eat breakfast or you skip breakfast and like just you don't eat till later?
I reckon you gotta have breakfast. I feel like I notice it when I don't. Depends what we're doing. Depends if it fits into my 1 hour of getting ready times or not.
Yeah, it depends. it honestly depends. Like, if we're out like all together, I guess we'll have food.
Yeah, we usually go and get like a nice. If we're on tour, we usually go and get like a good breakfast. We like go get bagels or like something nice.
Yeah,
Kurt's a porridge guy.
I fuck my oats up. I love that. I love some oats. I'm a porridge guy at heart.
Love some oats. Got to write that quote down. Okay, sticking with food. Do you have an Olive Garden?
No,
No, we don't have
but
Olive
we've
Garden.
been
I have
to
been to Olive
we've
Garden
been
with
to
Liza.
Olive Garden once, and
It
there
was
was
the one in New York City, like in Times Square, because we
yeah.
thought it'd be funny.
We
It was
just thought we'd
atrocious.
try it.
Let's not
There
lie
was
about
also
that.
a hair in the pasta.
That was
So
not good.
Oh,
I do fuck
man.
with the breadsticks though.
But
I literally
yeah.
fuck them so hard.
I also
Yeah.
blame though the fact that it was like the one in Times Square. I don't
Yeah.
know. I have never been to another one, so I guess
Yeah.
they're just like a touristy trap.
And I also am the type of person that like I didn't say anything about the hair because I just felt bad for saying something.
Feels bad about hair and food.
Well, did you continue eating or you stopped and just like paid and peaced out?
Well, unfortunately, I think I found it like halfway through, and I from my memory, I was like, yeah, I've probably had enough anyways. So the breadsticks were
That's
clean
cool.
though,
Yeah.
and I'd go back for the breadsticks.
So, okay, two things. One, are you picking up while we're asking certain things? You have a song called Halloween. The new record Garden, what's it called? Make It Feel Like a Garden. Olive Garden. This is where we're going here. Stay with me. Real dumb. And also we ask we asked a lot of like Brits about the Mexican, and I thought it'd be funny because we should all open a Mexican place in like the UK or Australia. We would crush it. Like a legit Mexican place would crush it in those places because they're not there.
No, that's it.
No, it's true.
Yeah,
It
there's
is
a
true.
few places that like try really hard. Like there's one on the Gold Coast we've been to a couple of times, and it's like it's not bad. It's just not. It's just like not.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to like really go gangster, like legit original, and be
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
like tout yourself as the only one. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
I would probably be 150 kegs if that was the case, because I would just smash it all the time. But yeah.
Ruby, what's your bed setup? Like, specifically, how many blankets, how many pillows, if at all?
Currently, I have 4 pillows
Okay.
and 3 blankets right now because it's actually really cold this morning.
Do you want to tell them waiting on the floor as well?
Hey, I've actually bought a bed frame.
Oh, did you?
It arrived the other day, so I've been raised off the floor finally.
But just the frame?
Yeah, I was being an idiot the other day and I was jumping on my bed and I broke my bed frame. So I had to slum it for a bit. But
Were you doing flips?
Flips and shit.
yeah. I was trying to, but
So you didn't even do anything sick. You just like
no,
broke
I
it?
was yeah. It was like 2 jumps and then it just snapped.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think they're supposed to.
Not even a good story. But yeah.
All right,
But yeah,
next time flips. Next time you
Yeah.
gotta do like a full
You
front
could have just
flip.
lied to us, and then we wouldn't believe it.
I know,
True.
yeah, I just couldn't think of anything awesome.
It's early.
Okay, let me ask you all this. Anyone can jump in here. Anyone still sleeping with stuffed animals? Like a little snuggly thing?
Elizabeth.
yeah.
Well,
I
actually,
love
both
it.
of them do.
You know
I swear to
what?
God, I'm not even
Do they
kidding.
have
This is a
names?
real chat. Yeah, they do. And I
I
swear to
love
God,
it.
every
Aw.
morning I wake up with one under my back side.
Oh, that's
It's so
adorable.
No, but this is the thing. So like I got like a squishmallow, but it's not like an actual squishmallow. It's like a Target brand squishmallow. And I bought it years ago, and like I reckon it's come on probably every single tour. And guess who is the first person to be like, "Oh, can I borrow that to have a little sleep?" I have one guess who it would be.
To be honest with you though, when you're in a van and you're so uncomfortable and you need to you want to try and sleep for a little bit, doubles is an awesome pillow.
Yeah, the pillow pad
So-
Of course,
it's great.
they're super
Or
soft.
maybe is that what they're for?
Well, I don't know I mean, I bought it because it looked kind of like our dog. But
True.
I mean, it has many, many uses of comfort. So
It does.
Oh yeah, I have a daughter. She's 10, and she's got a bunch of that shit, and they are very soft and comfortable. 100%.
yes,
Yeah.
they're so good. I kind of want to get because my one's like only like the small one.
Oh, you
But
gotta get the
sometimes I
big
see, like-
ones.
Yeah, I know. I see them all the time. I see like specifically the Pikachu ones, and I'm like, but you know, I feel like we're trading dangerous
Where's
water
the
here.
line get drawn
Yeah,
now?
that's it.
So I have to remind you that this is the podcast. It is very stupid. As I'm like asking these questions, I'm like, this is so dumb. Here's another dumb one. If when you're jumping into a pool, do you plug your nose?
Never.
No.
Never.
No, I thought that was only on movies.
Yeah.
I truthfully have I don't even think I've ever seen anyone do that in real life. Has anyone ever seen anyone do that?
No.
I do.
I
That's
don't
right.
know.
I was hoping for some solidarity, but now I feel
Why
like
do you do
like
that?
a bozo. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
shoots right up, man. It shoots right
Does
up.
it? Do you
Yeah,
not
Does
breathe out?
I do, but not like as it's happening, right?
Yeah, well, I thought that was just become part and
I
parcel
never
with
even like really
the
thought about
activity.
it. I
Like you
never.
jump and then you just breathe.
I breathe
you
out
know
like when
you-
I'm in the water, and then but it's still it had already like shot. It had already done.
Right.
Yeah. I
Fair
mean,
enough.
I feel like I've just never thought about that option.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
Option.
why this is like an award-winning journalistic outlet, and
Yeah, true. This is true.
I love that I can't predict what's coming next because you know what? We do so many interviews where they're like, "So, where'd the band name come from?" And I'm like, I feel like this isn't really interesting, but you know, deep diving
Holding your nose.
yeah, I feel like that's just really personal. So I kind of
It's
love it.
unplugging, yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I genuinely, hand on heart, have never seen anyone actually do that in
Yeah.
my life.
I
But
wonder if that's maybe an American
could
thing.
be an American
Yeah.
thing.
I was just thinking
no,
that,
yeah, maybe. I've asked many people this because again, I'm searching for solidarity. But no, it's just me. I'm a weirdo. It's fine. I'm comfortable with it. I plug my nose.
Yeah, that's chill.
It's fine.
I
You
bet.
know, I pop back up and I'm like, let's go. Yeah, but Eliza, what you were saying, we don't give a shit about the inspiration, or we want to like figure out our favorite bands as people, and like these are the
Yes.
ways. to do it. So
I
let's see
love
that
that.
medicine
That's it.
cabinet.
Yes.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
important.
um, have you ever seen the film Now and Then? I feel like this is on par.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah?
The late 90s,
With
2000s movie.
oh, what's
It
her
is.
name?
Yeah.
The actress. Doesn't she play? She's the same actress in The Addams Family or something, right?
Yeah. No, I'm having a look because
The main girl with the
yeah,
dark hair.
this one here.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie once, like when I was really young, but I honestly I wouldn't say it's like an absolute favorite of
Yeah.
mine. I actually no, I remember when we were like talking about names for the first record, and this movie. I think we saw this movie. It was like on Netflix or something like that, and it came past. And you know when you see a title like a phrase or something like that, this may have very well been
I mean, the
the
inspiration.
inspiration.
Don't. The lawsuit has begun.
Imagine that.
Oh, so yeah, that's the end of that question. Do any of you
Yeah,
smoke?
Was that what you were digging for? If that was the inspiration.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get you guys to talk. That's all we're trying to do. Is just like, all right, maybe they have a story about this. So, you know, maybe not. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes we do. So we are full of stories. We do have them there.
Trying to
It
get my
just-
brain all warmed up.
Yeah.
Do you drink coffee?
I love coffee.
The girls do. I don't.
I
drink
smash
coffee.
them. Kurt's not a coffee drinker. He gets the shakes.
Yeah, I get all weird. I get all. How's your dad? Sort of thing.
But you know what? And with so much peace and love, I just couldn't wait when we were overseas. The one thing I missed from home was our coffee. It's so nice here. And I love the whole like style of like the diner coffee and stuff in America, but nothing beats a good latte in Australia, I have to say. And we have a lot of friends that feel the same way.
Have you ever
Yeah.
have you ever been to Australia?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, okay. Have you ever seen or had a coffee like that? I guess you probably wouldn't. in that
Have you
case.
ever had a coffee in your life?
No, but like in Australia.
So I will say this. I lived in New York for a long time, and in Midtown Manhattan there was an Australian coffee not chain, but a place like a cafe.
Yeah.
I think we
I think we
went
have
there.
been there.
I think we went there. Yeah.
I mean, I can't speak to the difference that's using, New York water. I don't know like what if
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
I don't know the difference.
Like we went there, and I'm pretty sure we paid like $11 for a slice of toast and Vegemite, and I nearly had a conniption.
I know.
So yeah,
Because when you go to a cafe and they say toast, I'm expecting
plural.
at least 2 pieces.
I need
Like,
2 pieces of toast.
you know, and I think it was more just like Vegemite. Vegemite is like a day-to-day occurrence for most of us. Like I'll have it on my toast every morning. So I think it was like, oh, they have that here. But yeah,
Did they cut it in half?
I think it was just
I
like
was just
one
one
piece.
square
Like
of toast.
They didn't
yeah.
even cut it to like give the
No, it was in
facade
a
of
brown
2
paper
pieces.
bag, and they said, "Fucking eat this, you
Yeah.
piece of shit."
Oh,
And then
man.
Get out of
So,
here.
yeah,
I felt disrespected, but nah, it's all right. We love New York though. I will
I do
say,
love New York
yeah.
a lot.
yeah, but fuck that place then. Yeah, like who cares?
Yeah.
They're big listeners. They're a sponsor of the pod, so
Oh shit!
Oh, that's
It was
awesome. Yeah.
awesome.
Well,
Really
maybe they
good
shouldn't charge
bag.
$11 for a Vegemite toast slice. That'd be awesome.
In feedback, just add 1 extra piece and you'll be golden. 1 is
that's
not
it.
enough.
Yeah.
Wait,
calm down.
was it wrapped and then in the bag, or just like thrown in the bag?
Just thrown in the
I
bag.
think it was just thrown in the bag because I remember walking out being like
Just pulled it out.
severely disappointed.
We looked at each
So-
other and just went,
I was like, oh well, I'm definitely going to be still hungry after this.
Oh man, we're having fun. Okay. Do any of you smoke cigarettes?
No.
I used to, but I've since stopped because
Yeah.
I have realized that I probably don't want to die
Yeah.
like that.
No one's on the vape train either.
No.
Fuck that
It's
shit.
so expensive here to smoke.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did smoke though when I was in the US, American Spirits, like the yellow and blacks. They're good.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's so affordable to smoke over there. But
Yeah.
if it's here, it's like what, $60 a pack of cigarettes?
I think the
Yeah.
cheapest, it's like 35 or something. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
I never
So
I never smoked. But Kurt, does what was I gonna say? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Cigarettes. Moving on.
Yeah. It's like entering flavor country every time you smash into one. To be fair though, they are very different. Like the American Spirit cigarettes were so different to Australian cigarettes.
Can you get
Uh,
weed in Australia?
Yeah, it's not legal.
yeah,
No.
it is there though.
No, yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's the thing. It's like kind of funny because yeah, you don't know
Is
where
it
it's
easy? Is it like criminalized, or people like don't care, but it's still on the books as like
Oh, lots of people smoke.
yeah, most people. But it's I think it is still like kind of
Yeah,
criminalized.
you're definitely not.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
depends where you go. We do have like medicinal. You can in some places you can get like medicinal approval for like pain or insomnia and things like that. But yeah, it's like that was the
I don't
funny
really know
thing.
the
Yeah.
legislation
No.
behind it, but
But it's like I think that if it was
legislation.
yeah, I think if it was legal here, it would be a lot like, you know, how California, a lot of places you walk around, it just like stinks of weed.
yeah.
I personally hate the smell, so it's just not my favorite thing to smell when we're walking
Yeah,
around.
New York is like that too right now. Like Lower Manhattan and Brooklyn is like very stinky, but I like it.
Yeah,
You like
Yeah.
it? Nice.
Yeah,
I get why people like the smell. It's just not for me, the smell.
yeah. Are you bringing a bottle of water, like your own bottle of water with you on tour, like a plastic one or a tin or aluminum one?
Yes and no. I feel like we usually do.
I definitely do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on the bottle. Like I've been fucking with these, like the Stanley. This
The
isn't actually
Stanley.
a Stanley Cup. This is a
I was gonna
Target
say,
again. And then I've got my one's like a Snoopy one from like the boba tea place. But they're not the best to travel with because like you can't really they spill and like you can't really
Yeah.
But
It is a pain in the ass to travel with, like, when it's too big. Like, mine's like a little bit too big. Like, this is actually
yeah,
a little
you're
shit.
trying to fit like a certain amount of shit in your backpack and then your water bottle's just kind of there and it's
Big cinder
yeah.
block. Yeah.
those Stanleys are massive. Ruby, what are you bringing with you? bringing you back in the fold.
Yeah, I actually don't. I feel like I have my like emotional support bottle at home, but
Okay.
then I never bring it on because it's got the spout top, so it would like explode on the plane. So I like never bring it with me. But I always regret it. So I always have a plastic water bottle, unfortunately.
But no Stanley.
No Stanley, no.
Man, those things are fucking everywhere here.
Everywhere, yeah.
I
Do you
actually,
have are those things with the? Is that those things with the tops?
okay, so this actually literally makes me physically sick. With so much peace and love if anyone does this, but like how they get like the cup that sits on top of it and they
Yes.
fill it with shit and they've got the fucking strap that like has the thing and they put their Touchland hand sanitizer in it.
Do you reckon
And
people
like
do that though? Like,
I don't they mustn't. Like
has anyone
who's
seen anyone in the
doing that?
wild with
Yeah,
With all them-
definitely. So I'm in the burbs of South Florida, like straight burbs, and it's all like what we call like Yenta moms in like Lululemon walking their kids to school.
They're called
Um,
almond mums here, I believe.
Almond moms? I've never
Yeah.
heard of this. That's amazing.
That's like the no preservatives,
It's like
sugar
health
free,
free sort of
Yeah.
person.
grain free moms. Yeah.
I mean, that's like every mom here. Almond moms is great. I'm curious if that's. I'm gonna have to ask some dads. That's a
Yeah.
thing.
Cashew dads.
Yeah.
Some Brazilian dads. They're all nuts.
No one
Yeah.
really looks like me. Like I'm covered in tattoos. Beard. Like no one is like me. So
I
I
kind of
like
love that for you though. I think
yeah, I
that's
dig
cool.
it. I dig it.
Yeah.
That's not.
No Stanley though. Like I'm like I can't do it. Or Crocs. I can't do Crocs either. I'm just.
No,
It's
when
like a symbol
Yeah.
of something that I can't bring myself to ever do.
No,
I'm so
it's-
glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because it is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't fuck with the Crocs either. Like, I just don't get it because they've been
Oh,
around
they're
forever.
terrible.
And like, I
Mhm.
just remember when we were kids, I was like, Crocs, what the, like, you know.
I feel like you get your ass kicked if you were like when we were a kid and you wore Crocs, right?
Yeah, but now everyone wears them. All of like the football players wear them. Like,
They're
it's just,
so
I'm
bad.
like, what is happening? But look,
Do you
each
like
their
Crocs,
own,
Ruby?
but
Yeah.
No,
Do you?
I think that's where I draw the line. At
Yeah.
Crocs. Yeah.
What do you feel
that's
about
gross.
Lululemon? You got that?
We got that.
we have it here, but I don't think any of us. I don't own
any,
a
no.
Lululemon. I'm
Oh, you guys
like,
are cool. You're like cool rock band. Like, no, you can't.
Yeah. You,
Again,
Ruby?
that represents something
Yeah.
that is like a barometer that you can't cross.
Yeah.
I think Lululemon is like for the almond mums,
It
right?
it is. It's like expensive activewear. I feel like I definitely own activewear, but we have like Cotton On here that's like kind of a bit more
It's
like,
the same.
yeah,
shit,
it's
just
like
not
same
expensive.
shit with like half of the price, you know what I mean? But it's like not, it doesn't have the big I'm wearing Lululemon with my Stanley Cup
Brand.
vibes.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
like your attachments and all your accoutrement, like shit.
Yeah.
Yes. And my like pretzels and stuff that I apparently need to take on a walk.
You
And
should get one and put Olive Garden breadsticks in it.
See,
Yeah, I should
that
do.
you know, that actually would actually be nice. You know what? Speaking of that sort of stuff, one thing that actually blew my mind coming to the US is the flavored water thing.
Oh, the
you-
sparkling
can you
water,
tell-
right?
Well, not even the sparkling water, like the like you go into the aisle of the grocery store and it's like water flavoring, and it's like you buy those little things and you put like drops of flavoring
Oh
in the
yeah.
water. Like, what's your take on that?
I don't ever fuck with that. Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
That's not good.
It's so
Yeah.
weird.
There's
Like,
like a little blue thing, right?
Yeah, there's a name
Yeah.
for it. I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
it.
yeah, and it's like and they have like Pepsi flavor water drops. It's like water drops or something, water flavoring or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
wild.
what?
No, I
Like,
would
why is
I would
it
not
with
fuck
this?
with it. I don't
Yeah.
doubt it though, there's like I don't know.
Yeah.
We could do a whole other podcast about like the American food system. Jesus. Um we were talking about like fashion kind of for a second. Do you know a brand called Too Savage sunglasses? Do you know this brand?
I've personally not heard. Have you girls?
It maybe sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Probably have to see to know because there's a lot
Okay. All right.
around.
All right. Cool.
Are they like Florida based
No,
or
no. So I'm a copywriter by day, and I write their emails. And I was just curious. And they're an Australian brand. And um, whenever I have like client meetings with them, like
yeah?
it's always like, 10 here, 10 p.m. here to be like
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
there.
Yeah.
We're gonna Google it now because I
What are having a
reckon.
look? Too Savage Apparel? Is that it?
Two Savage sunglasses, and Savage doesn't have the A's, so it's SVGE.
Oh, okay, that's where they get you.
I feel like,
That's
yeah.
where they get you. That, that's neither here nor there. I was just curious.
I've
Sure,
never.
yeah. I'm also now curious because you've mentioned it, so now I'm having a look.
No, I haven't heard of this.
No, I've not heard, but
Yeah.
They look like a bit of like stylish
Like-
workwear vibe.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah, they are. Good call. And just in case they hear this, they're the fucking best.
Nice. We'll have to give it a try.
Yeah.
What's the last time you went inside a physical bank?
The last time, actually, I went to a bank. Remember, because here you can, if you have cash, you can go to the outside of the bank and there's an ATM. You can like put money in the ATM, and you don't actually have to walk into the bank. So,
Yeah,
oh no, the last time we all went to a bank was all together. Remember the three of us went?
yeah, we had to
Yeah,
open
yeah.
a bank, another account.
Yeah. So
Did
that was like
did you had to go in and talk to someone?
we
Yeah.
did. We had to go into a room, and that was like 3 months ago.
Okay. All right. That's not bad. I mean, you could have said like, never.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I'm
Never.
telling we're telling the truth here.
We're here telling cold hard
Eliza
facts.
the Delusionals tell all interview.
You're like, we stack cash, so we gotta deposit it.
Yeah, we
It's
actually went
like-
into for cash.
That's what
That's
We-
what
we have
Ruby's doing
extra
right now.
cash.
She's counting money. She's like,
Yeah.
It's
just-
from all the cash we don't spend on Lululemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or
And-
Stanley's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
devils. Okay. Have you ever bought anything from Temu?
My mum's a serial Temu.
Yes, she is. She's a Timu mom.
Yeah, it's quite sad.
I bought one thing for my sister's birthday, and
It killed so many kids.
yeah, I
Is
mean,
it
it was when it was new, and I don't know. No, it was I knew. I don't know. It was just
big in America? Do people buy off that store?
I mean, it's probably as big, it's online fast fashion, but now it's showing up in like comedy shows. People are making fun of it and stuff.
yeah. I mean,
And
it's
like
definitely
obviously
not
not good, like
No.
No, I think I when I say I bought one thing off there, it was like a joke t-shirt. You know how they have lots of like funny t-shirts that just make no sense. But yeah,
it
I
said
think
Elizabeth and the Delusionals.
yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
what it said. Yeah. I had to bootleg some of our own merch, but
Do you know people do that? People bootleg, like we will go to shows, like our own shows, and we'll like see people have made their like, own merch, and it saddens me because sometimes it looks cooler than our actual merch. I go, what the actual fuck is going on right now? You know?
You need to pull a Sonic Youth and like take a photo of them wearing the shirt and then make that into a shirt.
yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea, actually.
True.
That is a good idea.
Should do this. Should do
Yeah.
this.
Ruby, do you have a job besides music?
A couple of days a week I'll work at a cafe.
Oh,
Just-
cool.
Bit of extra cash, yeah, but music is the main thing.
That's what's stacking the cash in the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Just the fatties.
Are any of you guys sentimental? You save shit? You like collecting little trinkets besides the Squishmallow thing?
Yeah, no, I think that probably is me.
It's a kind word for hoarding.
No. I've gotten a lot better. I've definitely gotten a lot better. I'm like the person that feels bad for like throwing things away.
Eliza got a
Like-
receipt for like an apple in 2011.
No,
It's like,
no, it's not like
Lady was so nice, and I just feel bad.
it's not like that. It's just like, I feel bad throwing away like a stuffed toy or something.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I would say I collect, like, I've still got a lot of our like wristbands and like stickies and stuff and like tour.
We keep like things people give us on tour. We have like
Yeah.
a box of that stuff.
And like
Sure.
someone actually, when we were in Florida last time at the where was it? It was the House of Blues. And this girl had done this like amazing drawing and made this like sign and stuff. And I definitely
Yeah,
still
we
have
still
that.
have all those things.
Yeah.
They're sick. They're cool.
Oh, that's cool. Good for you. Do you save greeting cards like from when you were a kid, like from your grandparents or anything?
Yes, definitely. I had to sort of like recently go through some shit and I was like, I need to just keep like one or two from each person. I can't keep all of them.
Eh.
So I definitely have like a little pile of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day we're gonna have to decide what we do with all my daughter's like drawings because they're like very creative. She'll just bang out, crazy, especially when she was younger. And I'm like, they're paper, so even if you have a shit ton, if you line them up right. But we're gonna have to go through and really judge them. I'm like, all right, this one's good. We'll save this one.
Yeah.
No, that's like
We
literally
dropped the ball on this one.
my
This is not
that's
an ice cream
recently-
cone.
Yeah. That's like actually been happening recently in my family because my mum's sort of been moving and she's like, I've just got way too much and she feels bad throwing them out. So I actually have been judging my own works from when I was a kid and be like, this is pretty good. You can keep that one and then throw the rest of these away. So maybe she can do that sometime in the future.
Yeah.
She'll let you know.
Another band shirt is one of your old drawings. But there you go. We're just
Yeah,
we're
there you
just
go.
printing money for you guys right now.
Dead sad.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
honestly, it pulls me inside.
Do any of you have a summer song? I feel like this is similar to the Lululemon like stamp
It is.
ladies. Do you have a summer song?
Do you know?
Ruby, do you have a summer song?
I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
No.
No.
Okay.
Listening heaps of Chapel Roan at the moment.
What's that?
Chapel Roan.
Oh yeah.
Anything that's popular on TikTok, these girls will be flat on.
Yeah. Oh, devils.
You know
Yeah.
what? I actually think that our latest song is the song of the summer. I'll say
You
that.
mean Fallen for You?
No, Somebody. I feel like it's
Oh,
well, I mean, whatever.
word?
Yeah, I feel like
Actually, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Train.
No, but his actual name.
Oh, Pat Monahan.
Pat Monahan. Sorry, I'm so bad with names, but he is a fucking legend. We woke up the other day from a fucking like message on Instagram. It was like, Train wants to send you a message, and we were like, "Oh, excuse me, Train." And then it blew my mind. And he has a show on Sirius XM, and he added Falling for You to his playlist for that week.
Yeah, so he knows what's up. He wrote
knows what's up.
Drops of Jupiter, so he knows what a good song of the summer is. I
And
think.
we were so blown away that he knew our band.
Oh man. That's incredible. And honestly, we were just talking about him recently because I had that Hey Soul Sister song stuck in my head. I was like,
Yeah.
Hey Soul Sister. Like dance around. I was like, we should get that fucking guy on the pod. So
Yeah,
now
it
this
seems
is
like
he seems like a legend.
even better. We're gonna get him on the pod. We're gonna have him talk about your band. We're gonna set this
yeah,
up.
get him on.
That would
Get
be
him on.
amazing.
Be
That would
red
actually
hot.
be amazing.
I was gonna say, no joke, like falling into you or falling for you is like on repeat.
Fuck. We should have called it Falling Into You.
Yeah, that's
Now I'm
Nah.
devastated once again.
I don't say that.
Thank you though. That's really nice of
Thank
you.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of my kid, she likes it too because we're jamming out in the car, and
Like,
Sweet.
yeah,
That's
She's a
awesome. I
tough
feel like
audience.
kids are the toughest critics, right?
yeah.
Like
They
they
are.
will let you know.
Well,
if
it's
they
also
don't like
anything new. She's like, get out of here. It's Taylor Swift,
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. So the new album comes out on July 19th,
Yes.
correct?
That is correct.
That's it.
And you're gonna tour to Florida again, right? And
We are currently
bring
working
Australian coffee.
Yes, we're currently working this out. But last time we were in, when was the last time we were in Florida? We played. Is it Giannis Landing? Is that how you
Giannis
pronounce
Landing.
that?
St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg?
What's it called?
Is it Giannis Landing? Is that how you say that? Or
Is that like a
St.
Yeah,
festival or?
Oh, there's a big venue, and it's like outdoors, but it's like surrounded by apartments in St.
Oh, yeah.
Petersburg.
They got a bunch of shit up there. Yeah.
It's
All
called
right.
it's definitely Yanis Landing. It's something like that. It's but that place in the House of Blues we played last time.
Yeah.
But
In
yeah, we definitely
Orlando, the House of
yeah,
Blues in
yeah,
Orlando. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll come out whenever that happens again. You know,
That'd
it
be
could be
great.
next year, it could be 10 years. We'll be there no matter what. We're
Awesome.
huge
love
fans.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you very
Hopefully
much.
it's this year, but
Hopefully this year. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We're already halfway through the year. That's bananas. It's
I know,
that's
right?
great, great.
it's crazy.
We always seem to tour in the US though, like
End of the
end
year.
of the year. Like
Mhm.
the way our releases have been, it's always been like touring in Australia in like July, August, and then the back half of the year has been in the US. So
Yeah.
hopefully that stays true and we come back over.
Just endless. Great.
And we'll make our own shirts and then just be like, hey, Kurt, come look at
Yeah.
this shirt.
Yeah.
I'm just
sick.
gonna take a screenshot of this so like I'm on the shirt too.
Yeah. That's it.
So dumb.
Oh.
Can you guys just say hi to my friend Kelly, who again will listen to this and she'll geek out.
Yes.
Hello, Kelly.
Hello, Kelly. Thank you for listening to our
Oh, you
music.
see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Like hearts. Yeah. What?
Oh, what? What the heck?
Why does that happen?
Oh
Wait,
man,
go
that's
again. That's my love for Kelly.
Wait, see the way that Ruby just did the love heart fingers thing? Like that? Apparently there was some like our friend Mitchell was like telling us the other day, he was like, oh, I saw something. It was like they asked like an array of kids differing in ages of like how they would like show a heart symbol. And it's like most people would like do that sort of thing. And then like that's how I would do it. And then all these kids are like doing that. And like
Yeah,
the younger
there's
kids
that
doing that. And then it was like, oh, how do you answer a phone? Like how if you had to like pretend to answer a phone, how would
yeah,
you
I
do it?
saw this shit.
And it was like
Mm.
that. And they do that and stuff. And I
Yeah.
was like, wow, wild.
I mean, this makes sense to me. Like,
That makes
I
sense to
don't,
me.
I don't feel like this is weird.
This one hurts. I feel like I'm throwing up some gang songs or
I
something.
actually had to practice to do that.
Yeah,
Not
I
gonna-
can't actually even do it. I don't know.
Yeah, it
Maybe
takes longer to get there.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Okay, guys. So we end every episode with a song from our guests. What song should we play at the end of this episode?
Well, it's got to be the song of the summer, which is Somebody, obviously.
Perfect. I was
Yes,
hoping you'd say.
it's a shameless plug.
It is. I'll shamelessly plug all day long because you know
As you
what?
should.
If you don't,
If
who
you don't
will?
back yourself, who will? Exactly.
For real. Good job. As you should. That's what this is for, ultimately, too. It's like hopefully more promotion, more people listening to your tunes. And the last question, well, second to last, if you guys could bother any musician, live or dead, who would you choose? And then what would you ask this person in the vein of this dumb interview? So nothing inspirational, nothing political. Like David Bowie, what kind of, are you flossing? Like, what are we talking here?
I actually reckon Dave Grohl would be funny to interview with these sorts of questions. I'd kind of like to know what's in his medicine cabinet.
I was going to say Michael Jackson. What's going on?
What's going on?
Maybe something like that. I don't know. Just-
When's the last time he was in a bank?
Yeah. When was the last time you were at a bank?
Listen, Michael,
What's
tell us what's
yeah.
happening.
Someone.
Bringing back the dead to ask that question.
Ruby, who are you
Uh,
talking to?
Well, now that you said David Bowie, I'll probably say David Bowie and probably ask, yeah, like, what his childhood dog's name was.
Ooh, that's a good
I'm looking at a picture of a dog. Yeah.
one. I bet you we can find that out. I feel like I have a David Bowie book here somewhere.
I reckon it definitely is one Google away.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be wasting your question.
I mean, here's what it might be. It might be Diamond Dogs. Isn't that a record by him?
True.
I'm just going to
Diamond?
dog.
David Bowie. Maybe he's a cat person.
He's an alien. He has some weird dinosaurs
Honestly.
unicorn thing.
Yeah.
David Bowie's dog, he named his dog Max. So,
Max, yeah.
there you go.
I kind of
You
love
wasted your
that.
question. There you
Yeah.
go.
Now he's dead,
Now
and
he's
you
dead,
still
and you
have.
still
Yeah, that's it.
What's next for Elijah and the Delusionals?
I don't know what's next for Elijah and the Delusionals.
Did I say that? I think it's just my dumb Florida accent. Eliza, I'm telling you.
Do you know I debated in my head whether I was going to take the piss out of you as well? I literally said, "Should I do this?" And I thought maybe I won't.
I'm convinced because I'm looking at it right here. I said it correctly. It's just my beard and the audio, like the technical.
Yeah,
the
of course,
connection
of
across
course.
you.
I mean, this video is going to space and then coming back down, so it's like
True.
things get messed up,
beaming.
y'all. And
I
you're
think
in
it
your
was David
car, like
Bowie.
you guys don't know.
Yeah.
He said Elizabeth.
Yeah, that's
true,
it.
true.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, Kurt and the Delusionals will be smashing out a tour in Australia in August, and then we are hoping to get over to the US and do a run at the end of this year. But just working out all of it's really hard to get over. Like it's actually quite difficult.
I guess
to
the
plan it all.
That's the truth. It's very hard as an Australian band. It's very expensive. There's a lot that goes into
So
it.
much.
So when people are like, we want you to come, and we're like, we want to be there as much as we want to there, but there's just so many moving parts.
Yeah.
But we are working on it and planning it. It's just
it'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah.
It's all coming from a good place. It's all just because we love your band.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love
beautiful.
and I
love it. It keeps us going.
Yeah, exactly.
Keeps us going.
And it's also nice to know where to go as well.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the name, Ruby and the Illusionals. That's cool too. So
yeah, exactly.
This has been so much fun, and I can't thank you enough for your time. And again, love the band. Don't care the name.
It's about the music, really. It's a shit name anyway. So
thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we've had so much fun. We rarely get to do interviews that are like really random like this. And
it's actually refreshing.
Yeah,
so
we love being silly and stuff. So yeah, I was excited. So thank you so much for having us.
darkness, I can see you in my garden. You can tell me when the night is, cause I can't tell when you're done anymore. Can you tell me when your heart breaks? I can see it now in your face. So clear I feel it's my fault again, my fault again. Wish I let you in my memory, something that can make me happy. I can think about it from time to time to time to time. But it's better if my heart breaks, so I know I made a mistake. It's a lie that I needed you, I needed you. Oh, somebody like you, somebody like you. Somebody like you, somebody like you, like you. Said I love you down in Chelsea. There's something about me. Wanna take you in the backseat, where you put your arms around me. And something's just not right. I want to be alone, and I can't get so high, but body's feeling low. And I could stay the night, I shimmer in your glow. Remember it this time someday, and watch it go. And somebody like you, somebody like you. Somebody
Bye.